Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel, back with a brand new video, and today we are going to install the Pixel experience onto the OnePlus3T. As you can see here, we already got it installed. Yeah, as you can see here, looks really nice, all the icons. Alright. And this one is the Android version 9, Android Pie, Pixel experience from 16 March 2019 with an Android security patch of March 5th 2019. That looks really amazing. Alright, so without further ado, let's begin. First things first, you want to go ahead and make a backup. So to make the backup, we are going to power off the system and restart it into the recovery. You want to go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so for the backup we are going to use our OTG adapter and an external SSD. I'm using this one of 120 gigabytes. Let's go ahead and let's attach it. And let's make the backup. Alright, so if the hard disk is not recognized immediately, you want to go ahead and reboot it just once into recovery again. And that will make the hard disk recognized, as you can see. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's tap on backup. And we want to select the storage, and we want to go ahead and select the USB on the go, USB OTG, just one tap, as you can see. So 114,466, 20 gigs. Alright, now once it is selected, you want to go ahead and swipe to backup. And meanwhile, while it is doing the backup, we're gonna have a look into our computer, and I'm gonna show you the pages where you can download the Pixel experience. I will put all the links in the video description below. Okay, so the first file you want to go ahead and download is the Pixel experience OnePlus3T file. We have the OnePlus3T, so just one click on here, and I'm using the build date of 16 March 2019. And you want to go ahead and download that. You may want to put it on your USB stick or your internal HDD. Alright, so if we have a look at this phone, the OnePlus3T, it is a phone which was born in 2016, so it's already almost 3 years old. And well, this phone is still really good phone because it has the Snapdragon 821 and the GPU, an Adreno 530 with quad core, so quad core processor, 2x235 and 2x1.6 which is really nice. It's got 64 gigs internal or 128. I have the 64 gig version, but it can be expanded with the OTG, which is really nice. It's got also 6 gigs of RAM. In the beginning, the OTG was not recognized. I had a little bit struggling with that, because I was using these old USB 2.0 cables. Even one of the tablet did not work, which was also 2.0 OTG cable. So don't use these old cables, it will not work. Instead of it, just go ahead and I run into this mini USB OTG connector adapter Type C to which is a mini USB female to Type C male adapter converter, and it works perfectly. Just this puppy here, and on that one you can attach all your USB peripherals, which can be a USB stick or an external SSD, whatever you want to use. Alright, so yeah, for the rest, I mean, this phone is really a nice phone. And the best part of this phone is that it is upgradable to Android Pie. Originally it came with Android 6.0.1, which is Marshmallow. Later I updated it to Nougat 7.1.1, which was the Oxygen OS, and then later also to Oreo Android 8. But the nice thing is that you can install all kinds of custom ROMs on this phone, so that is really yeah, a breakthrough, which makes this phone a daily drive, a really nice daily drive. If it's now like 440 euros at that time, now it can get it for less than 200 bucks. You can get this this phone. Alright, it's got a 3400 milliamp battery, which is also not bad for a phone. Okay, so the files we need, if we have a look at the files, we will need the OnePlus3T Twerp. To find it, you can go to the XDA website and click on the link, which will lead you to the Twerp, to the official Twerp website, as you can see here, and just go ahead and install the 3.2.3-1. I will show you later in this video how to install the Twerp. And don't forget to download the Magisk tool, that is if you want to root. Well, yeah, you have to have also Magisk. I would suggest you to download the stable version, which is version 18.1. If Magisk for some reason is not recognized by the phone, go ahead and download and install this Magisk Manager, which will force the installation of Magisk. And the recovery information is also very important and handy to have. So what you want to do, you want to go ahead and click on the link, so that we have all the information on how to put the phone into recovery mode and which buttons you have to press. And the next thing you need to download is the OnePlus USB drivers. Those are also very important. And of course also the ADB tool. I'm using Windows here. If you don't have it yet, go ahead and install that. Alright, so let's see now our phone if it's ready with the backup, if it has finished the backup. Alright guys, as you can see, it has finished the backup. So we want to go ahead and reboot the system. Let's disconnect the SSD. Alright guys, so just bear with me 1 second. I'll install this puppy. Okay, so now to install the Pixel experience, go ahead and reboot into the Twerp. Don't worry if the installation gives an error 7, you can just modify the ROM and then rezip it back and retry again. So let's go ahead and let's restart into recovery, and we shall do a clean install. Press power to go faster. So the first thing we want to do is to go ahead and do a clean install. So let's start by doing a wipe. Swipe to factory reset. Go back, do an advanced wipe, and the first 5 options: Dalvik, Art Cache, Data, Internal Storage, and System. And swipe to wipe. Go back again. Let's do a clean install by formatting the memory. Alright, go back. Now we can try to install the Pixel Rom. Go to install, Pixel Experience, 16 March, the official one. This one. If it gives error 7, we will modify it. So as you can see, it gives error 7. So we will just power off the phone. Alright guys, so back to the system. I'm gonna go ahead and modify the file. This is the original one. No, this one is the one with the error. And this one is without the error. Okay, so this one, the backup file, is the original file which gave the error. We'll put it on in here. Okay. And you want to go ahead and right click on it and extract the file. I'm using WinRAR, which is really good. Okay, so once we have extracted the file, you want to go ahead and go to meta-info, com, Google, Android, right click on updater script, edit with Notepad++, and you want to go ahead and modify these lines here, the 5 first lines. Go ahead and remove them, just like that, and save the file. Exit, and I'll go back. First we want to go ahead to and rename, just like that. We want to name it like that, and select all and rezip it back into this file here, this original file name, just like that, and rezip. So now it will start to regenerate the file, the new file. which will be a little bit smaller than the previous one. So the original one was 912 MB. Let's see how big is the new one. The new one is 909, as you can see. Okay, so we take this file, copy that to our USB stick, and try to copy, remove this one here, 912, and paste it right here. Alright, so let's say that we want to install the Twerp. We got the original stock ROM here, and then we want to install the Twerp. So how are you going to do that? Well, you want to tap 7 times on build number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You are now developer. Just go back. Okay, just normal clear. You want to go ahead and go to developer options. Is right here. Enable the OEM unlocking, which is very important, and advanced reboot. So we get also the possibility to reboot in Fastboot or in Twerp and recovery, and the USB debugging. Alright, once we have activated all those options, I'm going to go ahead and reboot into Fastboot so that we can install Twerp. Okay, so just bear with me 1 second. Just to go ahead and reboot into bootloader. Touch the reboot. Now you will see now that the bootloader is locked. So the first thing we want to do, we want to unlock the bootloader. So we go to our tools, which we download it. Go ahead and go to your Twerp directory, and let's say we want to install this one here, the 3.2.3.1. 3.2.3-1. Just right click on it, copy and paste it right here, and rename it with F2 and just call it simply twerp.image. Alright, so this file, as you can see, has got the same size, 2444, as the other one, 3.2.3-1. This is just to simplify the typing when we are in the Fastboot mode. So right click on here and go to open command window, and here you want to go ahead and type in Fastboot devices just to see if it's there. Yes, it is. 411 C9C, as you can see. Alright, now we type in Fastboot Oem Unlock. Press enter. It will ask you, do you want to unlock the bootloader? No, with the volume buttons we just press yes and confirm with the power. And then you want to go ahead and do volume up and go back to your Fastboot once again, just to check if it's unlocked. And there you go, now it says device state unlocked. And now you want to go ahead and install the Twerp. Type in again Fastboot devices, just to check if it's still there. It is. Now I want to go ahead and type in Fastboot flash recovery, because we want to install a new recovery image, and this one is called the twerp.image, and press enter. There you are, Fastboot reboot, and press type in exit and press volume up, go to recovery and check if it worked. You can now remove the cable, press the power. And there we have the 3.2.3.1 password. We don't have any passwords, so just press cancel. Swipe to allow modifications. And there we have the Twerp recovery, the Team Win recovery project. And from here we can now install the custom ROMs. So now we are going to install the Pixel experience. Alright guys. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to go to settings and disable the screensaver, because otherwise it goes into the screensaver mode, which we don't want. Alright, the second thing you want to do is to go ahead and use your OTG adapter and go ahead and install the USB stick. Start with a wipe. Let's do first the factory reset, and then we do advanced wipe, Delvic, cache, data, internal storage and system. And swipe to wipe. First 5 options. Format, yes. Then we want to go ahead and install the first we want to go ahead and select the storage USB OTG on the go, and let's see if we have here Pixel Experience ROM, on which we just copied on the USB. Swipe to flash. Now let's see if this will install. Alrighties, so once we have installed the Pixel experience, we're going to go ahead and reboot the system. And do not install the Twerp up, just like that. Do not install. Disconnect the OTG and start by pressing the power button. Just bear with me 1 second. Oh, that looks amazing. Wow, that looks amazing. Hi there. Alright guys, so there we are in the initial screen. Just tap on next, next, next. Accept, skip. Now let's do the screen lock later. Alrighties, there we have our ROM. So if we check here in settings to see what version we have, about the phone, the A3010, which is the OnePlus3T. Pixel Experience 1603-2019, as you can see here. Alrighties. Just bear with me 1 second and I will be back to you. Wow, that was a fast boot. Alright. And there we have our Pixel ROM installed. Let's check the version here. Let's see about the phone. Here we got Android 9 and this is the Pixel experience from 16 March. Alright. Everything looks fine. So, and in this video you saw how we can install the Pixel experience onto the OnePlus 3T. If this video was helpful for you, then hit that like button. I would like to thank you for watching. For now, have a wonderful day, stay well, and adios.
Baby, but you